Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Powell. No good on the triple. Butler passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Washington outside. Here's the break. And finished off by Adebayo.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Doncic. Right with the ball. Irving picks him up. Right against Irving to the middle. Here's Martin, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And how about Martin just getting up and on the slam?
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-point game. And you talk to his coaching staff. One thing they like about Caleb Martin, the leadership.
Well, it's amazing when a role player has a voice on a team. And that's what you get with Caleb. He's a great communicator on both ends of the floor. He knows his plays. He knows the opponent's plays. What a great glue guy.
And here's Wright from the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Irving for three. He drops it from range.
He could really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
Hero against Green. Takes the three. And Tyler Hero gets the three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Powell's shot is off. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's Butler with the jam.
Kind of fun when you have a fast break where guys want to join you. And Jimmy Butler, he's a member of the party.
Washington's shot is good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Martin with a screen on Doncic. Martin outside. Over to the left wing. Adebayo passes to Butler. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Doncic left side. Washington, a screen on Hero. Pass to Washington. Powell in the post. Pounded by Adebayo. 4 on the clock. And Powell with the stuff.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Here's Green. Following the bucket by the Heat. Washington left side. Powell outside. Doncic up top. Butler covering. Butler against Doncic. That one's good from Powell. On the assist from Doncic. Powell's got this second bucket.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Butler finds Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, if this is a physical contest, Adebayo's going to win out.
Irving against Wright. Back to Irving. Out to Powell. Irving looking around. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Powell's shot is off. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 7. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Martin. Back to Hero. The teardrop. Martin a screen. And here's Wright from the arc. They get it again. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Heat up by 7. Let's take... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Butler and Martin, the duo at forward. DeLon Wright is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hope Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added a three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Well, you can see it. It has absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. Inside, here's Hero. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Hero's got 5 points.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And more, Bam Adebayo loves to go with his mid-range shot.
Yeah, he feels like it's getting to that automatic stage when he's at those elbows with that high arcing soft touch that he has, and that high release makes it really tough to stop. And you can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
From deep, here's Doncic. Gets the 3 to fall. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Doncic against Butler. Powell outside. Lets it go from deep. And the Mavericks, another 3.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Butler finds Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
One of the traits from Adebayo at his position that makes him special is his ability to handle the ball like that and get downhill.
Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brent?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry. And then they do a great job of starving you during the year. And what I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat, and that includes playing time.
Green against Hero. From deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Hero, the pass to Butler. And there's Hero on the assist from Butler. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game. Doncic with it. Hero picks him up. Hero against Doncic. There's the drive. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Pass to Wright. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 10. Powell sets a screen. Oh, sweet move. And the layup by Irving. Irving's got 5 points.
And such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Right, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. The three dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And they're on the run. Here's Martin. Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. Butler up top. Adebayo, a screen on Green. Here's Butler. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Irving against Wright. Powell outside. And here is Green. This one for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
3 points.
Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Adebayo, a screen on Irving. Here's Hero. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 12.
The paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
And that one's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Heat. They lead by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Hardy. Daniel Gafford is out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Exum in at small forward. Gafford passes to Exum. Gafford, the screen, takes it inside. Pass to Hardy. Back to Gafford. It's stolen by Love. Fast break Miami. Lets a floater go. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
Silky floater from Duncan Robinson.
And Dallas calls time here. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Pass to Jones. Back to Hardaway. Kleba, screen on Robinson. Here's Hardaway. And he throws it down with one hand.
Now Hardaway Jr. up over top right there, rising up.
There's a screen by Love. Rozier outside to the paint. Puts the move on. And the layup is good. Jovic has got his first 2 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Miami's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Love, high post. Kleba on him. Banked it in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 18.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, through NBA Africa, the league is putting a lot of resources into growing the game there. Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo is an investor, and he said, "It's always been my dream since I got into the league. I want to see the NBA on my continent. Africa's a place full of treasure, and I'm happy to see it taking place." Brian?
Outstanding. Look forward to that. Thanks, Allie. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The assist.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Now here's Rozier, guarded closely. Outside Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, that's his specialty right there. His confidence firing off the catch is remarkable.
Kleba with a screen. Here's Hardy, hounded by Rozier. Kleba, screen on Rozier. Here's Hardy. Out to Kleba, puts up a three. And the Mavericks, another three.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Outside Robinson. They set the pick. Inside, Jovic. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Now, one part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Kleba finds Hardaway. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Pass to Hardy, 6 to shoot. Got it. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Now here's Robinson. Soft touch off the glass. Robinson's got 7 now in this quarter.
The hustle from Duncan there, outworking the defense, and he found his shot.
Kleba outside. Here's Hardy, pounded by Rozier. Driving inside. Tipped.
Well, how about that? Kevin Love getting up and making a statement block there.
He launches a three. And it's Rozier. That time on the assist from Robinson. Rozier's got 5.
And he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Miami has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. To the wing on the left. Here's Jovic. And again, Miami with a triple.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Jones from outside. And so it's Miami sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. And it's Wright in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And here's Butler outside. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Shot clock at 3. There's the triple. Miami grabs the miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Adebayo, no good.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Powell passes to Washington. Outside Irving. Washington a screen. Lets it go from deep. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Jimmy Butler is effective scoring on the inside, so it's going to give him some chances to open up on the perimeter, and right there took advantage.
Doncic passes to Powell. Doncic up top. He's guarded by Martin. Pass to Green. Powell sets a screen to stop the run. Dallas no good that time either.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Hero. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
And what makes Tyler Hero so dangerous, Brent, is his ability to catch fire from range.
Yeah, I would say, Grant, sometimes it's an inferno with Tyler Hero, the way he can get it going. I mean, he can rain down threes. He's got a pull-up game. He can get quickly into double digits.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Powell, a screen on right. Pass to Doncic. Butler with a steal. Hero outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Out to Powell. Pass to Washington. Powell sets a screen. Left side Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Powell. Over Adebayo. Outside Green. Here's Powell. Washington inside. Working on Adebayo. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Outside Butler. Adebayo against Powell. 2 points. That one goes. Adebayo's got 7 now in this quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Outside, Green. Pass to Irving. Here's Powell, three-pointer, and the Mavericks, another three.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And there's Hero on the assist from Butler.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Powell. Off target with the three. And here's Wright. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. The three from Washington. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And now the New York Knicks starters. They've got Dante DiVincenzo, Anunoby out there with Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Achua in at the center position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now Hero. Butler finds Hero. Pass to Martin. Heat moving the ball around. And Adebayo throws it down.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. He made open, let me find him.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And stolen by Wright. Hero passes to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Bangs home the trifecta.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Pass to Adebayo. The pass to Hero. Adebayo with the screen on DiVincenzo. Shot's good by Hero.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's DiVincenzo. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside Hero. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And finished off by Wright.
Well, you can see in transition, it's DeLon Wright's speed that makes defenders nervous. This guy able to get in transition so quickly.
Anunoby finds Randall. Back to Anunoby. Shot to stop the run. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The kick out to Wright. Adebayo with a screen for Wright. Going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wright's got 7 points in the game.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
And stolen by Wright. And it's the Heat on the break. Kicks it out to Hero. The dish now to Butler. And here is Hero. 8 points for him. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 10.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Randall a screen on right. From deep, Brunson. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Butler sets a screen for Wright. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Randall no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Anunoby sends it back. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. And it's Wright in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Adebayo passes to Wright. The Heat need to get a shot off. Unloads from 9. And another basket for Miami.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Achua with it, working on Martin. Achua, no good. The Heat leading by 19 points. Here's Hero. Wright outside. Martin kicks to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Buries the long-range jumper. Adebayo's got 14.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Good on the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end, on time and on target with the pass.
Passes it to Butler. Back to Wright, and here is Butler. He's guarded by Anunoby. Pass to Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. Kicks it out to Hero. Wright outside. Pass to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. What would you pick right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Man, terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Over in the corner, Randall. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. And he drives in. Anunoby finds Achua. Anunoby with it. Butler covering. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And here we go. Kicks it out to Hero. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
So much of that was the timing. Butler finishing, as you might expect from this guy.
Brunson against Wright. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. It's tipped. It's stolen by Martin. Butler on the way. He's guarded by Anunoby. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Martin for 3. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the defense. Twice about getting physical with him.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. The Heat have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Butler doesn't go for him. Brunson with some nice D. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So
well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
The Heat leading by 23. Butler is screen on Brunson. And Wright kicks to Butler. Miami no good on that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brunson with it. Butler covering. Inside. Here's Achua. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Brunson against Wright. Back to Adebayo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And Wright pulls it down. Butler up top. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Miami Heat riding high. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Josh Hart out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's McBride in at the 1.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
Here's Hawkins. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Robinson, that's good.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach.
That's great.
David, thanks.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Robinson passes to Rozier. Lets it go from deep. And Duncan Robinson good for 3.
you're starting to be able to trust that Terry Rozier is going to make these finds.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. A three-pointer is right on target. Burks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Robinson, trying to find Rozier. Gets it to him.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
Robinson sets a screen for Rozier.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Such a wide open look. Rozier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That climbing three-point percentage for Terry Rozier just gets better and better.
Bogdanovich looking around. Dishes it to Burks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here's Burks. Defense is right there. Here's Hart. They get the rebound. Passes to McBride. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for Mitchell Robinson.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Now Rozier. He has 5. Count that bucket. Rozier's got 7 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Outside for Robinson. Burks on the wing. Robinson sets a screen for Burks. 5 on the clock, and it's Robinson with the jam.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Count the basket. Burks has got his second basket.
But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside for Robinson. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jovic passes to Robinson. Ripped away.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And Robinson throws it down hard.
Well, this team doesn't necessarily rely on consistent scoring from Mitchell Robinson, so this is a bonus right now.
Here's Jovic. And so it's Miami closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard show. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. And it's Wright in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Achua kicks to Randall.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Wright. Adebayo's got 26 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Anunoby finds Brunson. Butler against Anunoby. To the middle, just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Takes a 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Wright against Brunson. Wright, the pass to Butler. And a wide open look for Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that can pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
And Anunoby, here we go. Off target from three-point range.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And they get it back. And stolen by Achua. Pass to Anunoby. No one near him. That's good on the jump shot.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Brunson against Wright. Here's Anunoby. Outside for Randall. No good from outside. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Hero passes to Martin. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Martin wide open, he fires, and again Miami with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And it's Adebayo in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 7 now in this quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
They get it back. Achua, the pass to DiVincenzo. New York moving the ball around. Anunoby. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here are the Heat now. Butler kicks to Hero. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Martin.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
DiVincenzo with it. Here's Anunoby. Misses there. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and
50.
Here on K Sports for NBA. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And now the opening lineup for New York. We've got OG Anunoby, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Hart in at small forward. Now here's Irving. Powell outside. Kicks it to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
The three, DiVincenzo on target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a three-point game. Powell finds Doncic. Back to Powell. Pass to Doncic. Powell, a screen on Hart. Shoots. Doncic, good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Powell. Let's go with a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Washington against Anunoby. Brunson, a screen on Washington. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Another one falls for New York.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Doncic outside. Into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Hart with a screen on Doncic. Brunson passes to Hart. And stolen by Green. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another three.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Hart. Fires for three. And the Knicks, another three.
Boy, you love seeing that from Hart. Great exuberance and enthusiasm out there on the court.
Powell with it. And Powell with the stuff.
The white Powell, we knew he could bounce. And showing you some flavor, too. I see you, young fella.
Left side, Brunson. DiVincenzo against Irving. DiVincenzo, pass to Brunson. Randle, a screen on Doncic. Here's Brunson, and he buries his first look.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game, second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, BA. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help.
Now here's Anunoby, and it's Randle with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Powell, a screen on Hart, and it's Doncic on the drive. For three, Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Now here's Randle. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
No good on the second free throw. And it's Powell with the ball for the Mavs. 3-point lead. And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Pass to Randle. Launches it. And the 3-pointer goes. Randle's got 7.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Powell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Well, we've seen... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from 3-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Green in at the 3, a small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. Oh, Randle put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Puts up a 3. Out to Powell. Washington with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Doncic against Hart. The 3 from Washington. Dallas no good that time either. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him and he will blow right by him. Now if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
We've had many impactful European players throughout the years, Clark. What makes their style of play so different?
You know, I think it's really how they're trained from the time they start playing the game, B.A. Every player, regardless of size, is taught to think and feel and play the game fundamentally sound. And I love that. I think that's something that should be mimicked in the States. Train kids to play the game the right way in all aspects of it, no matter how small or tall they are.
Knocks down the long J. Powell's got 16 points now.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Brunson passes to Hart. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Outside, DiVincenzo. Brunson, a screen on Irving. Back to Brunson. Outside, Anunoby. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Dallas has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Washington, a screen on Hart. Washington outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
It's Hart on the wing. Oh, got a piece of it. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Powell, a screen on Brunson. Irving, the pass to Powell. Driving in. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Yeah, really good to see Powell playing within the offense and taking quality shots and riding his hot hand.
Brunson inside with the finish.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Powell outside. Washington passes to Irving. Washington, a screen on Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Now here's Anunoby. 5 points in the game. DiVincenzo on the wing. Anunoby, a screen on Irving. And there's the lob. Hammers the lob through.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player, always looking to make the extra pass.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
KBA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Doncic. He's got 12. Pass to Green. His first shot coming late. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Irving against Brunson. Irving goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Driving to the basket.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Powell outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Powell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brunson outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brunson's got 13.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
For 3, Randall. And that's not going to go.
Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Dwight Powell with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for the Knicks. Alec Burks is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Achua. And it's Robinson in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish finish by Robinson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And he gets it to go.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Looking at a player like Tim Hardaway Jr., you don't have to encourage him to fire away, Clark.
Yeah, he's a guy who's always hunting his shot, looking to let it fly from deep, and for good reason. He's an excellent three-point shooter.
Burks finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Hardy, the pass to Jones. For three, Hardaway. Another three for Dallas.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Burks goes in. Outside Robinson. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Robinson. And he can't jam it through.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Milton's checked in for New York. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 5. And he jams it home with authority.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force? I love it.
Bogdanovich passes to Burks. Hardaway against Milton to the middle. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Kleba.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
There's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Fires the 3. And Bojan Bogdanovich hits from deep. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
There he's showing you he can run the show himself in that pick and roll. That's a nice play from Bogdanovich.
Hardaway against Milton. Outside Hardaway. Kleba, screen on Milton. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Kleba off the drive. And finished off by Kleba.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Achua passes to Milton. Outside Burks. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a big finish by Robinson.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Now here's Hardaway. 7 points in the game. Kleba, screen on Bogdanovich. Back to Kleba. Here's Exum. Robinson defending. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Out to the wing. Pass to Milton. Exum passes to Hardaway. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. Screen by Robinson. And Milton, here we go. Counted.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Hardaway on the wing, covered by Milton. Kleba outside, fires from deep. The shot no good. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Back to Powell. DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Pass to Powell. Back to Irving. Down low. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Doncic passes to Green. Hard against Doncic. Stolen by Anunoby. Outside, DiVincenzo. Brunson against Irving. Anunoby, a screen on Irving. And the Knicks miss again. The Mavericks leading. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Washington outside. Green, a screen from downtown. Offensive rebound. Outside for Irving. Powell, a screen on Brunson. On the wing, Green. For 3, Powell. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for the New York Knicks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Hart passes to Brunson, and there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Left side, Brunson. Back to Randall. Kicks it out to Anunoby to take the lead. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. Anunoby's got 6 in the quarter.
Unselfish, good vision. Nice dime by Julius.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This guy, this young fella, loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
They set the screen, and here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Powell outside. Pass to Irving. He takes it in. Back to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Doncic against Brunson. Doncic, no good. For New York, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Randall, pass to Brunson. Fires the 3. Hart finds Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Shoots from the elbow. Outside Hart. Now Anunoby. Another shot. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks trailing. On the wing, Irving. This one for 3. Laces one from 3.
Kyrie Irving is simply caught fire.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Brunson passes to Randall. And they call an illegal screen here.
tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Anunoby against Washington. There's a screen. Pass to Brunson. And he buries it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Hard against Doncic. Pass to Powell. Outside. Green. From the arc. He's off from three. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. Nope.
Basketball on 2K. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. And it's Wright in at point guard. Now the pass to Adebayo. It's Wright on the wing. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Back to Butler. Pass to Martin. Shot clock at 5. Heat moving the ball around. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Hero.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Here's Powell, and the layup is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Well, their pass to Hero. Back to Butler. Martin with a screen on Green. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And Jimmy Butler all about team play. Great find right there.
Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success. You know what? I like the flair, but you blew a layup. You know you've gone way too far.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Now, Hero passes it to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Doncic looking it over. Down low, Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And they double up Butler. Adebayo at the elbow. The kick out to Wright. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And slam dunk by Butler.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Pass to Powell. From downtown, another 3 for Dallas.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Martin. Here's Adebayo.
Good communication, then Martin recognizing and making a great pass.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks.
And recently, Smitty, we've seen Bam Adebayo step it up on the offensive end.
Greg is always excited to see a great player take it to another level. He's obviously even more comfortable than ever attacking the hoop.
So they take the lead.
This is where Butler thrives. He wants to bully his way inside and get buckets.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Irving. Scoreless thus far. This one for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
He had his eye on that one. Kyrie finding the space he needs outside the arc.
Adebayo with a screen on Green. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Nifty move. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now, here's Doncic. He was all alone on that one. Irving's got 6.
Insanely quick on that release. Kyrie, beautiful.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Martin with the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Powell. The kick out to Irving. Powell with the screen. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. From deep three-point land. That one, no good. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Mavericks ahead. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Green in at the small forward spot. It's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. And when you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Washington with this screen on Butler. And the dunk by Doncic.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Irving against Wright. Back to Powell. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. An easy 2 points on the layup. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Adebayo the screen. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And the Heat, another 3. Smitty, who are some of your favorite teammates during your 14 years in the league?
Kevin, there's so many. Glenn Rice, Dikembe Mutombo, Ronnie Cycli, Kevin Willis, Stacey Allman, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and the list goes on.
Out left to the wing. Good ball movement here by Miami. That gives them the lead. Hero's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Powell finds Washington. Back to Powell. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Butler. A shake. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
The offensive rebound. Butler from outside. And the Heat, another three.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Doncic outside and stolen by Wright. It's right on the wing. Back to Butler. Outside, Martin from deep three-point land. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that one was from another area code. Martin's confidence in his three ball is remarkable. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got the lead back up to 6 now for Miami.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Outside Irving. 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Heat leading by 6. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Butler to the paint. Kicks it out to Hero. Here's Irving. 6 points for him. Powell sets a screen for Irving. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
On time, on target. Kyrie orchestrating things beautifully.
The pass to Adebayo. Left side, Martin. Outside, Butler. Shoots over Doncic. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we read. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Dwight Powell really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Duncan Robinson out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Jaquez in at the 3 slot.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
Kleber with a screen on Rozier. Takes it inside, and it's Hardy with the jam.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the 3 ball. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
Very comfortable shooting out of the corner. Duncan Robinson with no hesitation.
Pass to Kleber. Now here's Hardaway. Kleber sets the screen for Hardaway. Driving inside. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Heat leading by 6. Rozier with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
The shot of Robinson, it forces defenders out, opens up driving lanes.
Passes it to Kleber. Now here's Hardy. Rozier defending. Hardy no good. Miami's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. Love outside. It's a pick by Love. With some arc, Jaquez with the bucket. And now a 10-point Heat lead.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Pass to Kleba. It's Jones on the wing. Screen by Kleba. Jones kicks to Kleba. Hardaway with a wide-open look. And he's good on the three ball. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rozier the pass to Robinson. There's the pick. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Taking off Duncan Robinson, reminding the defense he can do this to them.
Screen by Kleba. Outside Hardaway. And it's Exum in the corner. Kleba finds Exum. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Exum's got his first 2 points.
Dante has great length and quickness to be able to operate inside the paint.
And Rozier, here we go. Robinson on the wing. Lets the three fly. And Jones pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Hardy, no good. The Heat leading by 7. And there's the pass to Rozier. Robinson sets a screen for Rozier. Back to Robinson. From the arc, here's Jovic. Over Jones, and it's Miami with another.
Gotta respect Robinson as a shooter. That creates passing angles.
Hardaway passes to Hardy. Screen by Jones. Launches a three. Good on the triple. And that's now 7 points for Jaden Hardy.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Robinson, that's good.
Huge shot for the young fella. Robinson with a huge triple.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Hardy, no good. Heat have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside Hardaway. He takes it in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Robinson. Got a hand on it. Fires the three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Miami Heat headed to the bench with a 7-point. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Mavericks trail by 7. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Dwight Powell is out there with Washington. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Back to Powell. The 3. They get it again. They kick it out to Green. 3-pointer. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 7. Outside Martin. Right outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Martin. And he gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 9.
Good defense and close, but Caleb Martin got the best of them.
Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Powell with a screen on Butler. Doncic kicks to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Irving passes to Powell. The tray. No good from Irving. The Heat leading by 9. It's stolen by Green. Powell sets a screen for Green. Pass to Powell. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Hero. And Miami shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Irving kicks to Green. Hands it from downtown.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Pass to Adebayo. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And against the basket, officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This is how you win possessions. Bam Adebayo fighting through the foul.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 13. The pass to Powell. And they get it. The kick out to Irving. Pass to Washington. Clock at 6. That 3 off the mark. The Heat have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And it's Butler missing. Fast break, Dallas puts up a deep 3. And Washington is good for 3.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Butler goes in. Shooting foul, and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
The previous play is under review.
fast, that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
They get it back. Right outside. Back to Adebayo. Goes back up. Powell with the steal. Here's Doncic. Powell with a screen on Adebayo. Right against Doncic. Driving in. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Hero with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Irving with the steal.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Hero, and he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 10.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Right, the pass to Butler. Outside, Hero. Fires from way outside. Misses. And so it's Miami winning this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Supporting your teams here tonight. We hope to get home safe.
In this one, rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. And it's Wright in at the 1.
And the shooting numbers just keep going up and up for Dante.
Martin outside to the inside. Here's Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Inside. Clock at 6. And finished off by Adebayo.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Brunson passes to Randall. Back to Brunson. Randall, a screen on right. Out to DiVincenzo. Now Brunson. And Hero grabs the board.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Randall finds Brunson. Randall, a screen on right. And he lobs it up. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
And although Randall can run an offense, he looks so much more comfortable as a finisher, Brent.
Yeah, there are nights, BA, where Randall for sure is the primary ball handler that you want to attack and be that bowling ball to make things happen. But when he plays off the ball and he's finishing around the basket, he's incredibly difficult to stop.
Outside for Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Outside Anunoby. From outside the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Wright. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Here's Brunson. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
DiVincenzo against Hero. Adebayo in the post. The Knicks pull it in.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Anunoby passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Anunoby. The putback. And Hero grabs the board. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Here's Butler. Martin outside. 1:41 left in the first. Butler passes to Martin. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
Hart can't hit. The Heat with the lead. And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, BA, last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
And it's Randall starting that possession.
Butler, a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside Butler. Down low. Here's Martin. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And how about Martin just getting up and on the slam?
Outside, DiVincenzo. Brunson against right. DiVincenzo with a screen on right. Brunson passes to DiVincenzo. Denied by Adebayo.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Outside Butler. Back to Adebayo. Lets it fly. And again, it's Miami converting.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Right against Brunson. Here's Hart. And Wright with the defensive effort.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Throws it up high.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
It's stolen by Wright with 1 on the clock. The shot misses. And so it's Miami up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Now, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And let's take a look at Miami. Butler and Martin, the duo at forward. DeLon Wright is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
Butler with the bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's getting out.
Wow, what a play.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Oh, and Bam taking flight.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Wright. Brunson defending. Back to Adebayo. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Bam. Adebayo scoring on a gorgeous play. Adebayo's got 13.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents. His confidence sky high.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Randall. Adebayo with the rejection. Hart from long range. Clock at 4. Here's Brunson going inside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Moments left to go. Bravo to Brunson for staying cool.
Butler taking his time here. Pass to Hero. Outside Butler. Adebayo, a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Butler outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. For New York, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Right against Brunson. Right, the open look. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
That BA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
Right, pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. Martin against DiVincenzo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Adebayo. Here's Randall. And And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Ooh, that was a tricky move there by Randall, putting the defender off balance, and then he got that guy to foul him.
Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A. More methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
Adebayo, a screen on Brunson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
DiVincenzo with a screen on right. Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
Pass to Butler. And he drives in. And it's Butler with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And these are the kind of plays where Bam Adebayo has a chance to show off all of those skills.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Anunoby on the wing. Butler covering. Anunoby can't get it to go. Right side, Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Heat out in front, up by 9. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Coach, this first...
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Mitchell Robinson is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's McBride in at the point guard position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
Nice long strides for Duncan Robinson to get to that shot.
Here's McBride, pounded by Rozier. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Love, a screen on Burks. For 3, Robinson drills it from deep. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Duncan Robinson, he will do that.
Love comes over on the double. Pass to Robinson. Here's McBride, pounded by Rozier with the drive. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
41-31.
Burks against Robinson. Fires from the line, and there's another one for the Heat.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Burks for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
On the attack, Rozier. Love passes to Rozier. Robinson against Burks. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Love, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
For New York, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
Burks against Rozier. Outside Robinson. Jacks up a 3. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Kevin Love all about positioning in there, battling and finding some space, keeping the play alive with that kind of activity.
Achua with a screen on Robinson. Burks for 3. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, among the new trophies introduced last year, no doubt the Michael Jordan Trophy given to the league MVP is the most distinctive. And while its design elements honor aspects of Jordan's great career, he asked that the trophy not be fashioned in his likeness. Instead, Brian, the hope is for each recipient to be able to see themselves in the award.
All right, Allie, love that. Thanks. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Robinson on the wing. And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Robinson against Burks. Love a screen on Burks. For 3, Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, in the basketball dictionary, if you look up the definition of pure jump shot, you might find Duncan Robinson.
Here's McBride. Count it. McBride's gotten his first basket of the night.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Outside Love. Releases. And again, it's Miami converting.
Well, you have to get out there for Duncan's shot, so that's going to open things up for the screener.
Outside Burks. And a miss there on the triple. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Jovic passes to Robinson. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Love for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Burks with it. Now guarded by Rozier. McBride hits the trifecta. McBride's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Robinson. They set a pick. To the middle. Here's Jovic. Back to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Yeah, one part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
And so it's the Miami Heat up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a 14-point game, setting the floor for the Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. And it's Wright in at the point. Butler against Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Randall a screen on Butler. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Good poise from Randall. The clock working against him.
Miami shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Martin right side. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Anunoby for 3. They get the rebound.
Sometimes plays take extra effort. Usually it's Josh Hart who will be the one to make it for you.
Butler up top. Anunoby covering. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Anunoby can't get it to go. Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Nice move. And the layup by Butler. And the Heat lead by 16.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
To the left wing. Randall finds DiVincenzo. Now here's Anunoby. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo from behind the arc. Hart pulls it in for New York. They've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Randall, a screen on right. And here's Hart. Back to Anunoby. Here's the pick. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And this summer, one of the Heat's own, Dwayne Wade, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, Brent.
What an amazing big game performer Dwayne Wade was during his entire career. 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion, and he brought the organization their first title. That just says it right there. Dwayne Wade, the foundation, the rock of the Miami Heat.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
DiVincenzo with a screen on right. To the inside. And he can't bank that one in. Martin, the pass to Butler. It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Martin with a screen on Anunoby. And here's Butler outside. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. Hero with it. DiVincenzo covering. Launches a three. The Knicks with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Martin outside. Pass to Butler. Martin with the ball. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Assisted by
Butler's got 6 assists here tonight. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
Miami has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Heat.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Bam Adebayo.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
And he nails the third. The Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. And it's Butler off the drive. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They led by as many as 18. Inside. Kicks it to Hero. Adebayo passes to Hero. And Anunoby pulls it down. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Down low. Here's Randall. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
There's the inside in Randall's inside-out game.
First one falls for him.
At the line, 2 shots.
And Randall drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Butler against Anunoby. Butler passes to Adebayo. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Allie.
Thank you. You're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Green, and it's Powell in at the center. Here's Doncic. Crafty move, and he lays it up and in.
Let's remember, Luka's 6'7", 230, so this guy lethal around the hoop.
Brunson scanning the floor. That's to DiVincenzo. Anunoby with the screen for DiVincenzo. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Washington passes to Powell. Green against Hart. Pass to Powell. On the wing, Doncic. Powell with a screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Powell. Doncic has got 6 points.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
It's Randall with the drive, and Randall throws it down.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful. The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Powell kicks to Irving. Powell sets a screen for Irving. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Randall finds Anunoby. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. Passes it to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And Anunoby slams it in.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. It doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Back to Irving. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And the pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Well, Doris, some question, as you know, the move that Dallas made last season acquiring Kyrie Irving. They gave up a lot for sure.
Boy, they sure did, Kevin, and it was a high-risk move that obviously fell flat. For this organization, it has been trying to get the right mix around Luka Doncic. That is the key for them to succeed.
Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Powell with a screen on DiVincenzo. Powell down low. Defended by DiVincenzo. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Washington passes to Powell. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Anunoby. Count that one. Anunoby's got 9.
and can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Powell kicks to Irving. Back to Powell. It's stolen by Randall. To the inside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And an overpowering first quarter effort already. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Randall in at the center, locking down the middle. They're the group. New York will start the second one. Brunson against Doncic. Randall kicks to Brunson. DiVincenzo with the screen on Doncic. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Brunson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Irving. Brunson covering. Out to Doncic. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
And, you know, you could see him baiting into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it.
Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. Inside, stolen by Washington. Pushing it up. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
The kick out to Irving. Randall grabs the board.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
Just good on-ball decision-making from Brunson right there. This guy a master of the pick and roll.
17.
Doncic looking it over. Doncic very comfortable down low.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Oh, Doncic, long range.
Luka from way downtown.
And Brunson, here we go. Good on the bucket. Brunson's got 12.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Green passes to Powell. Doncic against Anunoby. Pass to Washington. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
And it's hard penetrating. Brunson against Doncic. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Here's Hart. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 11. Pass to Powell. Back to Irving. There's a screen by Washington. A nice shot by Irving.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Anunoby is screen on Doncic. Brunson the pass to Hart. Now here's Anunoby. Anunoby with the screen for DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. The Mavericks have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Doncic outside. Washington with the screen on Brunson. Here's Doncic.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots, and Julius Randle doing work defensively.
That'll do it for the first half. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Exum is out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Hardy. And it's Kleba in at the 5 down low. Robinson misses. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Kleba. Jones looking for an opening. Kleba kicks to Jones. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for New York. At one point, they led by 16. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovic has got his first 3 points of the game. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Hardaway passes to Kleba. Jones sets the pick for Exum. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substitution for your
And so New York calls timeout. First.
Jalen Brunson. Timeout, New York. It's time for T-shirts.
New York leading by 9. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Robinson passes to McBride. There's a screen by Robinson. There's the drive. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. Mavericks trailed by 11.
40-29.
And here's Harvey. Still yet to score. On the wing, Hardaway. Burks covering at the Kleba. Out to Hardaway. Here's the three. Dallas, no good that time either.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
A three ball. A putback. Achua. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
42-29.
Hardy passes to Jones. Here's Hardy. They need this. Drills it from outside. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
You know, Dorn's looking at Precious Achua. He brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achua might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
Jones drives in, and then Jones with the jam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Kleba finds Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got 7 points.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
To the left side wing. Back to Burks. And the layup falls.
Well, you love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane and finish?
The pass to Kleba. Exum deciding where to go with it. Jones sets the pick for Exum. Jones, the pass to Kleba. This one for three, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's McBride, still without a basket. He dishes it to Burks. There's the screen. Shoots a fader. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. We've got Randall. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight. Powell with a screen on DiVincenzo. The 3 ball from Doncic.
That last three got under Luka's skin, and he decided to respond.
Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. 6 to shoot. Down low. Hart. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Powell with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic in traffic.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And then Randall slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. It's Powell on the wing. Now the dish to Green. Powell kicks to Green. Driving in. It's good. Green's got his first basket of the night.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Runs in the pass to Randall. And here is Hart. Randall a screen on Green. Hart wide open. He fires. A three-pointer no good. Mavericks trailed by 15. Powell sets a screen for Irving. And the dunk by Powell.
When Kyrie Irving comes off that pick and roll, he has so much attention on him due to his speed that it results in a lot of easy shots for the guys around him.
DiVincenzo passes to Hart. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Doncic on the drive inside.
Luka, one of the most prolific drivers in the game, and boy, does he make a pretty move there.
Hart finds DiVincenzo. Anunoby a screen on Doncic. Back to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Outside for Randall. For three. It's rebounded by Dallas. On the wing, Green. Outside Irving. Powell sets a screen for Irving. For the three. Randall grabs the board.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
The three for DiVincenzo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Knicks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Julius Randle.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Here are the Mavericks now. It's a 14-point game. The kick out to Irving. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Drops in the tray.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Anunoby, no good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Runs in the pass to Hart. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks.
66.